Welcome, folks, to a spectacle, a tremendous light show, hyping up this crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a team from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, when you talk about this offense, your eye goes right away to this wide receiver who really is a generational talent.
Well, he's just a difference maker. Anytime you can get him matched up one-on-one, you're going to try to get him the football as often as you can and see how many touchdowns he can put up on the board.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
That completion makes it second down. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. The Bowling Green Falcons offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary curve that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there are secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. QB bootlegs here. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Pine. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. back needing a third down completion here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Fire to the right side, complete. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Dropping back. It's Sayan. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Locates the tight end. Is complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Spinning out of the tackle. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Might kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gain on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Grab made by the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
First and 10 play coming up. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be a defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Will try to recover now at 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's Pine. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
One team ready to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We'll check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, The offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Pine. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. This one will be fair caught. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. The sure hands. It's Tate. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we got a big 4th down coming up.
The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Takes the handoff. It's McMillan. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Pine. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make a play on this return. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Off the play fake on first down. Hot over the middle. It's Peoples. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. Hand off to the right side. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening them.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. Important second down play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Tate. Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield. It's Pine. Caught on the outside. It's McMillan. Second down play. Looking for a man. Running back has it on the screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush came in really fast. The offensive line didn't do a great job of holding up against that pressure, so I don't think we can blame all of that on the quarterback there for the incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offensive go to work from the 44. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Dropping back, it's Sayin. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's McMillan. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A new set of downs after that completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Well, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT puts them on 17 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? He's got room to run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. A play action, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made, a lot of space now. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, all that work you put in the summer with the receivers and the quarterbacks, this is where it pays off. This is where that trust really can play out. This receiver lines up on the right side of the formation, works all the way across, and the quarterback almost could close his eyes, knows exactly where his man will be, and puts it right on the money.
Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To throw, it's Pine. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll run it here. That's the running back of the ball. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the back gets the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Third down play for this offense. To throw, it's Sayin. He dumps it off to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Returner decides to fair catch this. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's McMillan. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us, Chris, this week he wanted to see his quarterback willing to work through his progressions, and instead of bailing out or getting impatient, just sit back in that pocket, and when you have to, check it down to your running back. He does that here, and they get positive yards.
Looking for some space, it's McMillan. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's McMillan. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Hits into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are pouring it on now.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he's still trying to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll give it to the back. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it on a crossing route. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Caught quickly. Breaks into the clear. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Garcia. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. First down and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Pine. The pass rush closing in. He gets the first and more. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Bowling Green. A great catch and run for 6. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're going to run it here. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. That's caught. It's Smith. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Loss of 4 on the play. Second down coming up.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
They'll kick it away here. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep down the right side. Catch made wide open way downfield. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Falcons.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Ohio State 24, only Green 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
This one away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Sayin. Catch made on the out route. He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. Play action here on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. What a catch! He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He hands it to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
3rd down after that running play. To the air, it's Pine. Looking right, this one caught. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Leaning on the run game here late. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He's going to hand this off. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to pass. It's Pine. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He'll field it close to the 50. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks into the clear. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Pass caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.